Hi, everyone. This is Janelle Henry, one of the assistant directors here in the Career Development Center at Kutztown University. Thanks for watching this quick video about being an exploratory study student here at KU. Today, we have Dr. Ferris, who is the academic advisor for all of the exploratory study students when they come into the university. So I want to take a minute to introduce her and allow her to introduce herself.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching us. We just wanted to make sure that you have some, basic information before coming in and understand what it's like to be an exploratory studies, AKA undeclared student at Kutztown.
Yeah, so we really just have some questions that many parents have asked or students have asked. So we really just want to take a couple minutes to kind of just shoot back some Q&A. We'll make this really informal and quick and sweet and to the point. So I guess the first question, Dr. Ferris, is what are the advantages of being undeclared or exploratory study at KU?
So many first-year students do not know what they want to major in. Studies show anywhere from 50 to 75% of students who actually attend college are unsure about their major. So I just want to say that it's okay, very common. And so the advantages of being at KU is you get to explore before making that commitment to a major. And we do that through general education coursework. We are a liberal arts college. So many of the classes that they explore or take, they can use maybe towards a particular major or maybe even a minor. Either way, there's an exploration process which fits within the curriculum, and students are able to essentially make a decision based on their exploration.
And kind of going along that, the next question is, can a student graduate in 4 years if they come in as exploratory studies?
It is absolutely possible for them to do that.
Okay, so, and I know that everyone knows now that you are their advisor, but what kind of advising do you do with those undeclared students?
Okay, so I am primarily the advisor to first-year freshman students at Kutztown University that are undeclared. They get one-on-one advisement, so I am a faculty member who does not teach, okay, where I am totally dedicated to advising undeclared students. And now I want to say that I have a great relationship with the Career Development Center, where we work very closely with our students so that we can help them make a decision and get them to declare a major at some point. I do, but again, it's very one-on-one. So it's hard for me to paint a perfect picture for you because every student has different interests, right? And so depending on what my students' interests are, we then start that academic planning process with those interests in mind. Okay, I have them explore classes with those interests in mind. So it's all I can say. It's individualized, and for freshmen, I will be your academic advisor.
Yeah, and then on the career side of it is Dr. Ferris will recommend that they come over to see us, or we hound them down, we find them, and just say to them, hey, it's time to really start thinking about this. The Career Development Center offers workshops throughout the semester for choosing a major. We do one-on-one counseling right now, at least during summer of 2021. Everything's still on Zoom or over the phone. So we want to be able to sit down individually because, like Dr. Ferris said, everyone has their own story, their own background, and we want to make sure that we fit where your student is. So that is kind of the advising piece of it. Ours is more what we would call career coaching, not necessarily advising. So what courses, and I think this is definitely your question, what courses should students take while they're undeclared here at KU?
We will come up with them together, again, during that individual advising meeting where, we do sit down and meet. This past year, it's been virtual. For fall, we will definitely be meeting in person. And so we will talk about what courses you should be taking. Again, it's different depending on your academic goals, your career goals, which we will have that conversation during advisement, okay? But you do need to take 42 credits of general education coursework while you're at Kutztown to graduate. So we'll be focusing on what we call gen eds in your first year. coupled with some courses that you might be interested in exploring.
So thinking about careers, how are careers related to majors? And on my side of the house, when students come in and they're completely clueless, they have absolutely no idea whatsoever. We really kind of start down at the beginning, and I kind of relate it to dating, that I don't need someone to marry a career right now. I need somebody to kind of date, talk to, whatever the students are staying right now, the different majors that we have. So we kind of need to explore all of the majors that Kutztown has to offer. Again, keeping in mind that you have interests, you have skills, and you have abilities that would help you in a certain major, or maybe not help you in a certain major. So we start in the Career Development Center by looking at all of the majors Kutztown has to offer, and then kind of helping students narrow them down. And then we start thinking about, which one could be more beneficial to us, based upon, oh yeah, I really do like working with people. I really do want to be a helper, or I love science. So that's kind of how we work on the career development side. And then I think they talk to academic departments about their interests. And frankly, after they've kind of done all of that research and talked to someone in academic departments, most of the time they find their major that they're interested in. So again, I'm not trying to find them a career. I'm trying to find them a major, or I'm assisting them with a major. And then they go back to Dr. Ferris and they're like, I'm ready. And so they do the paperwork and then they're happy. And most of the time, unfortunately, I don't get to see them again, because then they've moved on to their academic department. So I think that's kind of the major piece and the major process that we use in the Career Development Center. And that kind of answered our next question that we had written down, was where will I get help in selecting a major? Dr. Ferris, is there anything else you want to talk about in that assistance piece?
Yeah, I don't want to repeat ourselves. I mean, Janelle, you already talked about everything that you do in your office. So the assistance is available. The resources are available on our campus. The conversation typically starts with me. And then, there's a continued conversation with the Career Development Center. And the process, I will discuss that process. There is some paperwork, of course, once you're ready to commit.
Yeah, and each academic department also has their own process. So changing from exploratory studies into, let's say, psychology, you definitely need to know what their process is as well. And that's why I always want them to go talk to somebody in that department.
Yeah.
So I think, did we cover everything that parents may want to know?
Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, the last one is, when do we need to declare? So I just wanted to share that I want parents to know specifically that I normally, well, not normally, I usually always encourage students to know what it is that they want to explore by the time they finish their freshman year. Okay. So when they come to me, like Janelle said earlier, and say, I'm totally clueless, by their second semester, they can't come to me and tell me they're completely clueless. At that point, they are absolutely, they're no longer just encouraged, they're now required to go through some career counseling and a career assessment, so that they can come back to me, so that when we're planning for their third semester of college, we are exploring something, okay? The policy states that students must declare before they reach 60 credits. 60 college credits typically is when they finish their sophomore year in college, okay? So at that point, they no longer can remain exploratory studies, okay? That was really the last of it, though, so.
Perfect, yeah, and I think just kind of moving forward, if there's ever any question from the student or the parent, please reach out to us. We're very approachable people. We're normal people. I know the word career is a very scary word for students, and we don't want to be that. We want to be the normal. And I always tell students, I'm either your cheerleader, or sometimes I need to kick you to make a decision, kick you off the proverbial bridge to get you to make the decision. So I hope that was helpful for everybody. It was great to talk with you. And like I said, please reach out to us in either of our offices. We're always here for you. So thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you. Take care.